This is a review for Zero Dark 30. However, first I'm going to put a disclaimer at the front. I'm not anti-American. I'm fairly patriotic. I feel like that says enough, although it probably won't. I'm putting this up here because you're going to call me whatever the fuck you want in the comments below. I do not give a shit. You can do that. I probably won't delete them because I'm too lazy and I don't care. 2, I'm putting this up for myself. In sort of a defense, but also just to give you background before we review this movie. Disclaimer. I'm already on it. I already said that. I think 9/11 was a horrible tragedy. I don't really remember much about it. I was 8 years old. But I remember the only thing someone told me was that there was a girl named Zoe who was my age who was on one of the planes. Now, how they knew this, I don't know. I think they just said it to try and scare me or make me feel guilty. It didn't work because I didn't care. I was 8. I think 9/11 was a horrible tragedy, but that being said, it's been 12 years. I am tired of hearing about it. Does that make me horrible? No, it doesn't. I'm sick and tired of hearing about 9/11. I get it. It was horrible. I've seen United 93. I thought it was a horrible, manipulative piece of shit. It was there to scare people and to make people hate Middle Easterners more. Really. I had to watch that movie like 5 times. For a film class that I took. It was the final. It was shit. But I passed with flying colors because I'm a pretty good writer, apparently. But I am sick of 9/11 hearing about it. There have been worse American tragedies. I'm not saying that this is one of the least it is horrible. But I just am tired of hearing about it. I'm sick of seeing movies about Iraq. They're boring. They're boring. Okay, Zero Dark 30. The hotly anticipated, highly overrated Oscar bait movie by Kathryn Bigelow about the manhunt of Osama bin Laden, the capture and kill of him. There we go, by Kathryn Bigelow. The movie opens on a black screen September 11th, 2001, and it shows for like 3 minutes, probably less, of actual dispatches and 911 calls from victims of 9/11 when it actually happened. Well, now I feel like this is manipulative and exploitive because what is the point? Like, I'm gonna so rant this video and it's gonna be overlong. You guys are gonna love it. Well, I am. You're gonna hate this. I feel like that's exploitive and it's a scare tactic, really. It's also a tactic to try and make you feel something. I didn't really. I just thought it was disgusting. They couldn't have just shown the video of the plane crashing and then jumped right into, okay, whatever. It's an artistic choice. And then it jumps forward 2 years to Maya, played fantastically by Jessica Chastain. I can't say her name. And I don't remember the other guy's name. But to her being on the team trying to find Osama bin Laden. Now, she's part of the FBI. This movie spans 8 years and ends with the kill of Osama bin Laden. That's not a spoiler. But it spans her 8 years of trying to find him and kill him. That's the entire movie. It's 2.5 hours long. You guys, that is a long fucking movie. I can do that with Django Unchained, but even then I got a little bored there. But it was relatively exciting. Zero Dark 30 was really, really boring. It was really a pointless movie. I feel like it was made for awards. Riddle me this. When has a movie ever been made for awards? Holy shit. I don't know, this one? I feel like it's undeserving of every category it's in, except for acting. Cinematography was one of the highlights, actually. It was gorgeously shot. But other than that, the storyline is really boring. It could have been cut by at least half an hour. But I think you kind of need some of that info, but whatever. The acting was pretty good. The score was decent. It's Desplat. I mean, it's good. And the cinematography, like I said, was fantastic. I, however, did not really care for this movie. And I feel like that it has like a 95 on Rotten Tomatoes, which blows my mind because I feel like nobody says they didn't like it. Because they're scared that if they did, they'd be called anti-American, a terrorist, or they'd be shunned by the real filmmakers or critics who said that it's such a masterpiece, so we must blindly follow it and call it a masterpiece. I don't feel it is. I feel like it is there as a fuck yeah America movie. It's there to make us not forget this horrible tragedy. And I'm not saying I want to forget 9/11, no. It's an important part of U.S. history. It's an important part of probably world history. But do we need movies about this guy anymore? No. Does it deserve Best Picture? No. I think Jessica Chastain's going to win Best Actress, unfortunately. Now, I think she did great. But unfortunately, I say that because she's in a movie about Iraq. This has become the new Nazi World War II Auschwitz movie category. As Ricky Gervais put it in Extras, you are guaranteed an Oscar if you play someone with a mental illness, or a Nazi, or someone in a World War II movie. He's accurate. You're also guaranteed an award, unfortunately now, if you're in a movie about Iraq or the Middle East in this time period. It's a shame. Everybody's robbed because everyone feels guilt and they want to prove how American they are. Now, everyone's gonna hate this review, and that's fine by me. I'm making it for myself. So there's my qualms with it. I have more, but I don't really want to put them into words, and I feel like this is a long video already. I should give you my highlights, my rating, and that should be it. Highlights of Zero Dark 30. Jessica Chastain. That's no-brainer. Chris Pratt being Andy Dwyer, but in Iraq. Fucking old Yellow Eyes. If you get that reference, we're friends. Automatically. Old Yellow Eyes is in it. It's weird. John motherfucking Barrowman. He had one line. As soon as he came on screen, I fangirled in my seat a little bit. Not even gonna lie. Tony Soprano. I mean, James Gandolfini's awesome. I think that's it. Cinematography. That's it. Those are my highlights. They're all actors. That's such a shame. There might have been one other guy. Okay, I'm not going to go into it and try to remember who it was. The dialogue in this movie was awful. Cringeworthy. The last 20 minutes... Other highlights! The last 20 minutes were the most exciting moments of my life. I'm kidding. Exciting moments of this movie. Personally, I found the entire movie to be overlong, ridiculous, Oscar bait. But which it is. It'll probably win awards. It doesn't deserve them. Well, let's see. What was another highlight? Oh, fuck, I had one too. The last 20 minutes. I hated how this movie tried to build tension. There is no tension because it's a thing in history, like Lincoln, when they were passing the votes in that movie. I was like, I feel no tension. Everyone else in the theater was like, holy fuck, is it gonna pass? And I was like, do you guys not study history, or do you not know anything? Because this is a point in history we know happened. We know how it ends. We know how it happened. That's why I'm so good at history. Mostly my classes. I got like 4.0s in all of them because the things that they wanted to quiz us about already happened and they're not hard to remember. But yes, we know Osama bin Laden got killed. There was no tension for me in that scene. I'm sure a lot of people loved the tension. There was none because I know we eventually got him. I need to wrap this up. It's overlong and it's going to take forever to load to you guys. And I'm so excited to read your hate comments. I'm so excited. You have no idea. So, Zero Dark 30, I thought it was an overblown piece of shit. I thought the acting was the best part, and I thought the cinematography was pretty decent. I give it a 3 out of 5, if only because the last 20 minutes really brought this movie to a 3 instead of a 2. 3 out of 5, or 6 out of 10. It wasn't worth my time. It might be worth your time. I'm not one to judge, but I feel like it's extremely overrated. It's gonna win all the awards, which is a shame because there's other movies that deserve them more, that were better done in more categories, but it's only gonna win because it's a movie about the war in Iraq, it's a movie about Osama bin Laden, it's a movie about American pride. It's the new Nazi movie. That's all. Goodbye.